Now in Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set me eyes on sweet Molly Malone. And she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Now she was a fishmonger, but sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her mother and father before. And they both wheeled their barrows through streets broad and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, no one could relieve her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. But her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. All right. Very good. Do you know how many Irishmen it takes to change a light bulb? Nah, the hell with the light bulb, we'll drink in the dark. All right, our next stop is we're going to go to Northern Ireland. We're going to go to Belfast, and we'll tell you the tale of a young lassie. She's out in the streets of Northern Ireland, and the ruffians and the hooligans are giving her a hard time. They pull her hair, they steal her comb. She's going to tell her ma when she gets home. But what she's not going to tell her ma is that she has fallen in love with one of these little street hooligans, as this song explains. Now I'll tell me ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull me hair, they stole me comb, but that's all right when I get home. He is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3, oh won't you tell me who is she? Chris Flanagan says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. They rap at the door, they ring the bell, singing, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Jenny Murphy says she'll die, she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a boy of her own, she won't tell her ma when she gets home. She doesn't care for all the rest, it's Chris Flanagan she loves best. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3, oh won't you tell me who is she? All right. Well, you know, they're having troubles, as I said, with the ruffians and the hooligans out in the streets of Belfast in Northern Ireland. And one of these hooligans went in a little mom and pop grocery store to rob the grocery store. And he's robbing the grocery store, and his ski mask falls off. And he says, Ack, he says, now you've seen me face. Me ski mask fell off. I'm going to have to shoot you. So he aims the gun at the little mom. She says, what's your name? She says, Kathleen. He says, Ack, he says, that was me mother's name, Kathleen. I could never shoot anyone with me mother's name. Then he points the gun at the little pop, and the little pop's standing there shaking. And he says, what's your name? And he says, Patrick. He says, but everybody calls me Kathleen. All right, friends, we got a good sing-along right here. Let me play through it, and we'll see if anybody knows it. If you would like to join in, that would be a wonderful thing. It should be obvious by this point that I need all the help I can get. So let's try this one. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. Friends, we can do better than that. We're going to do one right now that I still need the help. You don't mind if I take a little hit off my flask here, do you? Okay. We're going to do the song right now about the Wild Rover. The Wild Rover, he's an Englishman, an Irishman, who is looking back upon his misspent youth. And he realizes he spent his entire youth drinking and carousing around. And now he's decided he's going to make a change. He's going to be just the opposite of what he was before. See, before he spent all his time drinking and carousing around, now he's going to spend all his time carousing around and drinking. Okay? And we are going to do the song of the Wild Rover, and I do need your help on this. There's going to be a place where you get 4 hand claps, and it's going to go like this. It's going to go, and it's no, nay, never. Clap, 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 clap. There we go. You're hired. Here we go. Now I've been the Wild Rover for many's the year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold engraved store, and I never will play the Wild Rover no more. Are we ready? And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. You all know this one. You're too good. Here we go. Now I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such customers as you I could have every day. So it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I brought from me pockets 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskeys and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, they were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to me parents, confess what I've done, and ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me, as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Give yourselves a hand. That was good. I know Jerry's recording things. I hope we go direct to disc on that one right there. Very good. All right, we have another one that is a group participation. It's called the Unicorn Song. Does anybody know that right here? Oh, you do. Do you know all the hand signals with it? No, okay. Well, see, there's a whole bunch of different hand signals. Right, it starts off, there were long-necked giraffes and hairy chimpanzees and all that. If you know that, if anybody wants to come up here and lead the group, you are welcome to right here. But the final line goes, and the loveliest of all was the unicorn. So that's to be a part of this right here. You just do that at the end right there, and we'll give her a try. This will be fun. The Unicorn Song. Well, a long time ago when the earth was green, there were more kind of animals than you'd ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now there were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There we go. Well, now God seen some sinning, and it caused him pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo. Get some of those green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Now old Noah was there, and he answered the call. He finished making the ark just as the rain began to fall. He marched in the animals 2 by 2 and sung out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got some green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. But oh Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't find no unicorn. Well, then Noah looked out through the driving rain. The unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was falling. Oh, those silly unicorns. Now there were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, the rain is falling. We just can't wait for no unicorn. Now the ark started moving. It drifted with the tide. The unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried. The waters come and it floated them away. And that's why you never see a unicorn to this very day. But you'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants. But sure as you're born, you're never gonna see a unicorn. You're never gonna see a unicorn. Thanks to my friends, you had it perfect right there. All right, let me get my harp set here, and we'll take just a minute to do that. We'll get everything set, and I'm going to need a C, a G, and a D. Let's get the G down. Yes, sir. Ah. Wow. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That sounds like a very interesting sculpture. What we will do, we will take a class school trip after this today, and we'll all go down and take a look at it there. Very good. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pick a wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Now I will build my love a tower by yon crystal fountain, and on it I will place all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? All right. Thank you, friends. Well, this is just one of the special shows that I do. The last time I was here in Courts Hall, it was set up a little different, and I did do a musical variety show where I came in and brought 12 different instruments and played them all. And when I come in December, I look a little different than I do right now. I'm going to put a little bit of what my costume for my December shows is and see if anybody can guess what it is. Anybody got a guess? Now, do you think I would make a good Santa Claus? You think so? Well, that kind of shocks me because I always thought I was kind of a cross between Rock Hudson and Elvis Presley, wouldn't you say? But we do a good little Santa Claus show in December, so I know it's March, but we'll have just a little bit of Christmas in March, and we'll go dashing through that March snow. We're dashing through the snow in one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, 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 bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Santa has a big mouth, doesn't he? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a brand new Chevrolet. Oh, what fun it is to riding one-horse open sleigh. And we'll start to switch things up a little bit. I think we'll start with the little guy right here, little Mr. Mandolin. And I bet he'll sound good on a set of original Irish fiddles. Now as I came home on a Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside my house where my own horse should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me, whose horse is that outside my house where my own horse should be? Oh, you drunk, you silly old drunk, so drunk you cannot see. That's just a spotted cow me mother sent to me. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a cow I ne'er have seen before. Now as I came home on a Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind the door where my own coat should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me, whose coat is that behind the door where my own coat should be? Oh, you drunk, you silly old drunk, so drunk you cannot see. That's just a woolen blanket me mother sent to me. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but buttons on a blanket I ne'er have seen before. Now as I came home on a Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon the chair where my own pipe should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me, whose pipe is that upon the chair where my own pipe should be? Oh, you drunk, you silly old drunk, so drunk you cannot see. That's just a lovely tin whistle me mother sent to me. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle I ne'er have seen before. Now as I came home on a Thursday night, as drunk could see, I saw a pair of boots beneath the bed where my own boot should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me, whose boots are those beneath the bed where my own boots should be? Oh, you drunk, you silly old drunk, so drunk you cannot see. That's just a pair of flower pots me mother sent to me. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but laces on a flower pot I ne'er have seen before. Now as I came home on a Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head upon the bed where my own head should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me, whose head is that upon the bed where my own head should be? Oh, you drunk, you silly old drunk, so drunk you cannot see. That's just a little baby boy me mother sent to me. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but whiskers on a baby boy I ne'er have seen before. Now many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but whiskers on a baby boy I ne'er have seen before. All right. Friends, we'll move on now to our bouzouki, who has been waiting here to play for you. And when I played here before and did a musical variety show with 12 different instruments, I played one tune on each instrument, and then we took a poll at the end to see which one folks liked and wanted to hear another one. We held a hand above each instrument, just like a battle of the bands. And this was the winner. Folks wanted to hear a little more of this one right here. It is a bouzouki, is the name of it. It's originally a Greek instrument, but the Irish took it and made it their own. They figured they gave whiskey to the world, so they can take what they want right there. So we will start with this one right here. We'll tell the old story of Rosin the Bow. Now I've traveled this wide world o'er, lads, and now to another I go. And I know that good quarters are waiting to welcome old Rosin the Bow. To welcome old Rosin the Bow, lads, to welcome old Rosin the Bow. I know that good quarters are waiting to welcome old Rosin the Bow. When I'm dead and laid out in me casket, lads, a voice you will hear from below, saying send down a hogshead of whiskey to welcome old Rosin the Bow. To drink with old Rosin the Bow, lads, to drink with old Rosin the Bow. Send down a hogshead of whiskey to drink with old Rosin the Bow. I've only got one consolation, lads, as out of this world I go. I know that the next generation will resemble old rosin the bow. Will resemble old rosin the bow, lads, will resemble old rosin the bow. I know that the next generation will resemble old rosin the bow. Thanks, friends. The next song tells you how to deal with a common problem. What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Never know when you're going to have a drunken sailor show up here on your doorstep at Moravian Hall Square. And what you do is you sing this to him. You say, hey, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Will you help me with that? I'm going to make you group leader right there. So we'll try this one. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning. All right. Friends, every year for my Celtic show, I try to compose a new fiddle tune or a new instrumental or a new song, and I have one right here. It is brand new. We're doing the world premiere of it here tonight, and it's an instrumental, so I don't have a title for it yet, but I am open to suggestions. I will follow that with a tune called Scotland the Brave. And you will recognize that because it was used as the theme for Old Spice commercials for many years. So I hope you won't feel an undying need to run out and buy deodorant and aftershave during it right there. And we'll finish that with this little set right here. We have a time for a few more tunes. We'll finish this little set on the bouzouki with the beautiful Loch Lomond that you will recognize because it is used at the end of a night of Celtic music and merriment. But first, our new composition right here being unveiled here at Courts Hall at Moravian Hall Square. Now red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and white is the lily of the valley, and clear is the stream that from mountain spring flows. But my love is fairer than any. So you take the high road, I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and me true love will never meet again, by the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Now by yon bonny banks, the bonny, bonny banks, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and me true love will never meet again, by the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Now it's not for me, Ma, it's not for me, Pa, it's not for me homeland I'm aching, it's for me love lost, me bonny Irish lass, that my heart is forever breaking. So you take the high road, I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland before ye, where me and me true love will never meet again, by the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Yeah, all right. Okay. We have one more of the family that has not gotten out yet. Let's get Mr. Banjo out and see what he can do here today. He's all ready to play for you. Let me get him plugged in here. And everybody has their own cord so that there's no fights in the family. But I will tell you that I hit the wrong button on the mixing board the other week, and somebody's garage door opened. So we'll do a couple quick ones on the banjo, the old Irish washerwoman, and then I'll follow that with a Planxty George Brabazon. You'll enjoy it. Friends, what a wonderful time I have had playing for you all here tonight. Who had a good time at our little Celtic party? Very good. All right, you're nominated right there. I am always a day late and a dollar short. So I'm still a dollar short, but I was a day late. So my name is Steve Walker. I do have CDs and postcards, and I have information on all of the special shows that I do. And on my band, Better Than Bingo. And as I say, I have done a Christmas show here and a variety show. I do a whole bunch of other ones, and you can come on up and read them right there. And I hope I did everybody's favorites tonight. Let me ask you this. Do we have anybody here who would like to hear Danny Boy tonight? Oh, my goodness. Danny must have a big following here. Let's do it for you. This one, I always try to put everything into it because it's perhaps the most beautiful, although it's very popular, it's perhaps the most beautiful of the Irish ballads. Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. Those are the pipes of war, and this is the lament of an Irish mother. And her beloved son, Danny, is going off to war, and she fears that he may not return, or if he does, she may have passed. But she takes solace in the fact that she knows that he will go and find where she is lying and kneel and say an Ave there for her. The beautiful Danny Boy. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses dying. It's you, must go, and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. Yes, I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But if ye come when all the flowers fall, and I am dead, as dead I well may be, I know you'll come and find where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I shall hear the soft dew tread above me, and then my grave shall warmer, sweeter be. For ye shall kneel and tell me that you love me, and and I will rest in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses dying. It's you, must go and I must buy. It's you, must go and I must buy. Thank you so much, friends. You've been wonderful to play for. I want to thank Michelle and Jerry and Jim for helping me get everything set up. Come on up. I'm going to hand out some postcards and some other prizes to everybody. My name is Steve Walker. I hope to get to come back to entertain you again. But let me leave you with an Irish blessing. May ye be in heaven a half hour before the devil knows you're dead. And may all your traffic lights be green. God bless you all. Happy St. Patrick's Day. There we go. All right. Let me get this again.
All right, everyone. I hope you had a good time tonight. Have a nice night and good night. Have a good evening.
All right. Thank you, Michelle.